Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions, and it is Side Quest Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do this. It is week 4 of the Deadpool and Wolverine Alpha Flight Side Quest, and we've got a Weapon X to fight. So we're going to do this on threat level 5, and with this one, that's the team we're going to use, and we'll go over that. But with this one, we are going to be doing the left path, which is equally energized, beat the buzzer, and clean slate. So we're going to have equally energized, increases combat power rate by 100% for both champions. Beat the buzzer, when the attacker fills a bar of power, an 8-second timer is started. If the attacker does not use a special attack before the timer expires, they are dealt a burst of direct damage equal to 50% of their max health, which is bad. But because we've got equally energized, normally with beat the buzzer, you are going for special ones only, because you can't beat that buzzer. Or you're getting a bar of power and you're getting as close to the second bar of power as you can before the buzzer goes off, and you're using your special, and then you're building up to a special 2. But with equally energized, we should be able to get to a special 2. Now, in addition, there's clean slate, so when the defender finishes a special attack, they gain a debuff immunity for 4 seconds. The duration of the debuff immunity is reduced by 2 seconds for each debuff that was active when this effect was applied. So the team we're bringing in is going to be Hulkling, Lady Deathstrike, Nimrod, Photon, Onslaught. And I think we're going to start out with Nimrod. Then we're going to go to Photon, and then we're going to go to Onslaught. And lastly, we're going to do Lady Deathstrike against our Weapon X, because she can turn off 1. She's not really going to be affected very much by Toxican, which is going to put poisons on us. She's got a 90% reduction in poisons. Then clean slate, so whenever the defender blocks, we're not going to really worry about that too much. The defender purifies 1 debuff, and that's important because of Cold Turkey. Because if we purify it, if we get a debuff purified off of us, like a poison, then we're going to take damage because of Cold Turkey. They're immune to stun, and which means you could hit the block. And then we've got Stand Still. Now, Lady Deathstrike is able to turn off Weapon X's Berserk. And the Berserk on Weapon X, if you look at it, here it is. So he gets Rage. At 25 Rage charges, he goes Berserk. If he's Berserk, he is unblockable, and he becomes unstoppable upon entering Berserk Rage. Weapon X goes unstoppable. So he's going to be both, but she turns that off because she's got an ability for every armor up she has. She reduces ability accuracy. So far, the 2 runs I've done, we've turned that completely off, and we didn't have to worry about it. All right, let's get started. Let's get in here, and we're going to start with Nimrod, and we're going to see if we can't get him to 2 bars of power. And then the timer's going to go off when we hit 1, but we should be able to get to 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. So the buzzer's going off now. Okay, here we go. And she's immune to this. And look at that. Easy peasy. She got to a special 3, but we were able to take her down before she could pop that special 3. All right. I think we're going to play it. So that was getting to a special 2, which we could do. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to play it safe, and we're going to special 1 this guy. And that's the safe way to do beat the buzzer, by the way, is to play it safe. And I want this guy. I want this guy to use his special a lot. So this is the safe method of doing this, and it works just fine. And then we are going to use our 7-star rank 3 Awakened Onslaught for this one. And he's going to punish her for being a skill. That's what I wanted. All right, here we go. And I actually want her to come at me because I want to do this. All right. Ah, how did I stop right in front of her? All right. And I did take some damage. I didn't beat the buzzer once, but I did take some damage, but that's okay. All right. And now we're on to Lady Deathstrike. Now, I can't parry him, so I can either back up or I can just stand there, which I'm going to do, and he's going to do a heavy. And then we're going to stop that. And, oh, we didn't turn it off. We didn't, that time we didn't turn it off. Did not turn it off that time. But he nonetheless is gone. Lady Deathstrike definitely is the one to use for this. If you've got her, she wrecks him every time. Every time. Now that once out of 3 times, we didn't turn that off. So the first 2 times when I did the right path and I did the middle path, neither one of those unblockable or unstoppables popped up at all. But the third time I did it, they popped up because the ability accuracy reduction is still a chance, and the RNG wasn't with me, so they popped up. But the first 2 times RNG was with me because I had I guess I got lucky and they went in. But if they do pop up, you just back up until that 4-second unstoppable is gone. You'd still have to deal with the unblockable for a while, but if you know how to deal with unblockable, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of intercept him and go through it. All right. That, I think we're going to make sure we got our rewards. Always make sure you get your rewards. Okay, so again, this is where we're getting some of our Tier 2 Primordial Dust. I was saying the other day that you don't really need to buy the offer that came out. There was an offer for Primordial Dust. We get plenty of Tier 2 Primordial Dust every month, unless you're not getting it and you wanted to buy it. But we also got a 6-star Awakening Gem, not a 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal, and 1,000 shards. So this is the end result of all 4 weeks. All right, that is what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.